السلام عليكم. أهلا وسهلا بكم يا طلاب في صف اللغة العربية. تكلمنا قبل ذلك عن الأسماء، الاسم nouns. We also talked about pronouns, subject pronouns and object pronouns. Today we talk about verbs, verbs in Arabic. Like all Semitic languages, Arabic is based on a consonant root system. We have usually three consonant letters. This is like 99%, three consonant root letters, and they are the basic meaning of the verb. And in order to create other words, we add infixes, prefixes, suffixes. We add other letters to it. We add other sounds to create a different word using the same root. For example, the word kataba. Kataba. We have three letters in this. Kataba. Kataba. Three consonant letters. Three consonant sounds. Kataba. We can add them together. This is the root. We can add them together and we'll create a word, kataba, which is wrote in the past, or kataba. And we can make something else you are familiar with. Kitab, book. We added a, kitab. So the root is the basic verb or the basic word, and then we add to it to create different words. Yes, Arabic uses prefixes, suffixes, or infixes in the root to create a different word. Like we know kataba, kataba, kitab, kitaba, kitab. We added different letters to it. Kitab. We added different sounds. And there are three tenses in Arabic. To talk about verbs now, there are three tenses in Arabic. Past, present, and future. Some people would say there are just two tenses because the future is almost exactly the same as the present. We will discuss that later. But right now, let's see. The present tense. Present tense expresses both ongoing actions like I am writing, or a habitual action like I write every day, or I am writing right now. Both have similar present tense in Arabic. They are the same tense in Arabic. And let's see now the conjugations of the tense in Arabic. In English you say he writes or she writes. He writes and she writes, or they write. There is just es or ing to make the present tense in English. In Arabic, it is just one tense, but there are different conjugations depending on the pronoun. So if I want to say أنا, I write, أكتب. So we took the verb كتب, the three letters, the root, and we add alif, a, at the beginning. We add the prefix a to make it I write. أكتب, أكتب, I write. And then we have you write for masculine. أنت تكتب. We say تكتب, تكتب, أنت تكتب. And if it is feminine, you as feminine singular of course, it is تكتبي, تكتبي. أنت تكتبي الدرس. You write the lesson. You feminine write the lesson. And then he writes يكتب, يكتب, يكتب. She writes تكتب, تكتب. And then we write. We is نكتب, نكتب, نكتب. And then you all write. Remember when we talked last lesson, when we talked about the object pronouns, we say in colloquial Arabic to make the plural you or they. Like I talk to him, or I talk to them in this case. كلمتهم. Or I talk to you all. كلمتكو or كلمتكم. So u or are both used in plural, and they are both used in the plural in the tenses as well, in the verbs in the present tense. So you all write. You as plural is تكتبوا or تكتبون. تكتب, so we start with ta. كتب, the main verb or the main root. كتب, we start with ta, so تكتبوا, and then at the end we add u. So we add prefix and we add suffix to make the plural form of you, and we do the same with they. We say يكتبوا أو يكتبون. يكتبوا or يكتبون. We add a prefix ya, and then we add the suffix u or un. Good. Let's continue. Note that the subject of the present tense is not written because it is expressed by the prefix. I write. أنا أكتب. Why do we use أنا, or why do we use the pronoun here? Why do we use the pronoun if the conjugation changes depending on the pronoun? So it will be redundant to say I write or just أكتب or أنا أكتب, because it can be used in different contexts and like specific context, but not all the time. Usually I wouldn't say أنا أكتب, I would say just أكتب, because anyway أكتب is different than تكتب. You masculine write is different than you feminine write singular, and it's different than he writes, she writes, you all write, they write. The verb itself is different because we add a suffix or prefix or both, and they are different from pronoun to another. That's why we don't need the pronoun. Why do we use it if we have it is expressed in the verb itself? That's why usually it is not used in spoken or in written Arabic as well. For example, I write أكتب, just the verb أكتب, the verb conjugated أكتب, because I don't need to say أنا أكتب, it's just أكتب. And now let's practice. Let's translate the following using the root study, درس. You studied this word, درس. Let's say we study. How do we make we with the plural tense, with the present tense? We study. Let's see. We is, نحن is, yes, نكتب, What about we study? We have the root درس, so the with n at the beginning it will be ندرس. نعم. What about she studies? درس, we have the root. What about she? How do we make the present tense of she? Let's see. She is تكتب. With درس it will be تدرس. نعم. They study. They, هم. Let's see. Home is, this one is prefix and suffix. We have يكتب, يكتبوا, or يكتبون. So with درس it will be يدرسوا or يدرسون. Both are correct. أتمنى أن تكونوا قد استفدتم بهذا الدرس، ومع السلامة.